This is Dame, and this is what you would call your basic sit command. Dame, sit. Good girl. Lots of praise. Lots of praise when they do it right. Now here we still have Dame, and we're going to start it from a sitting down. No, down. Good girl. Lots of praise when they do it right. Lots of praise. Okay, here, Dame's in a down. We're gonna bring her into a sit. No, sit. Then we're gonna put her back into a down. No, down. And now we're gonna put her in a stay. No, stay. And as you can see, this is the work that's being done. Dame stays because Dame has been given some commands that she understands and agrees with. No, down. That's when they move. No, stay. You have to place them again. They understand. They're not perfect. Good girl. Lots of praise. Dame, come. No, down. That's a down while you're walking when the dog just drops because you gave the right command. Good girl. Lots of praise. Heel. Down. No. Good girl. Stay. No, sit. Immediately Dame will go into a sit and wait on my next command. Dame, stay. I'm gonna walk around Dame because she's been put in a hold. There's a car coming, so I'm gonna back off here. Sit. Yes, we're doing this in the street. No, sit. Because we have to handle the traffic. No, stay. Dame is in a stay. And if she's really working with me today, she won't move. No, down. No, stay. That's a down stay. Good girl. Lots of praise. This is what your dog does with good obedience. When I put the dog to a down while we're watching her walk and pull me because I'm letting her have free rein, I'm gonna be able to walk over the top of her and really manipulate the situation after I put her to a stay. No, down. No. Down. Good girl. Down. Sometimes they don't go, sometimes they do, but this is just more to show you. No, stay. How the application of this, you see I'm stepping over the dog, I'm walking around the dog. No, stay. And again, we could do this perfect, but if we did it perfect, then you wouldn't learn your lesson. You see, I have to correct, and then you praise. Good girl, good girl. Then you call, come, good girl, good girl. This is a red Doberman right here. She's perfect height and weight. She's 6, almost 7 years old. No litters yet. Tried once, didn't take. Wasn't the right time. So Dame down. And that's a good one. Good down. Here. Sit. Got to get Dame tight. Because as we work, we're in traffic. Dame, sit. And that's what I just did, was move my dog out of harm's way. Because you want your dog on a leash. You don't want your dog in traffic. You don't want anything to be able to hurt your dog while you're in control. Because it's control that we're working on with these animals. So be very aware. We're gonna do a little exercise. That's confidence right there. That's confidence right there. You see the confidence on that dog? You see that dog knows what she's doing. She knows I know what I'm doing. She knows I know how to hold that leash and how to make her do what I need her to do. She hears those other dogs. That's good alertness, good awareness. No, sit. You see, this is what this dog does. She's working. No, stay. Work, work, work. It's always some work. See how she's ignoring those dogs now? Because there's people walking around. She has to address those issues. How alert your dog is depends on how many circumstances you take them in. You want them to be able to learn what's going on. No sit. And decipher it. Make a decision. Make the decision that you taught it to make. And make better decisions to defend you. Right now, you see dogs out in front pulling. I allow her to do that. Gonna teach you a heel right now. Heel. Now, the dog has come next to me. The dog is gonna walk next to me with no problem because the dog's in a heel. Good girl. Good line of communication between you and your dog will ensure a happy, safe life for both of you. See, Dame's trying to figure out what's going on right now. She's trying to pay attention. That's all I ask for, is attention. Dame down, no down. And there you see, we make it to the corner, Dame is down. Good girl. Lots of love, lots of praise. Never give praise in the same voice that you give the command. See here, with my thumb through the loop like this, I can take on as much slack as I need. Then, if I got a problem, drop the leash. You have to have proper working equipment. You have to learn how to control your leash, learn how it feels, learn what it's supposed to make the dog do. Sit. You got to learn everything about your leash. You got to break your leash in. Your leash has to be your best friend. If you can't work your leash, you can't work your dog. The most important thing about you and your dog is that you got to protect your dog in order for your dog to protect you. You got to walk your dog as an athlete. Take good care of it. Come on, Dad. Sprung. Walk the brick. Walk the brick. Walk the brick. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Stay up there. Walk the brick. Good girl, stay up there. Good girl. You're doing it. You got it. You got it. Walk the brick. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That's right. Good girl. Stay up there. Good girl. You got to teach your dog everything in order for your dog to know it. They're not just they're going to figure out some complicated things after they learn, but obedience is the most important thing to instill in a dog, because if you can't get the dog to do what you tell him to do, then you can't train a dog. Sit. No sit. See, after I gave the first command, no sit, I followed it up with a no, and then the command again, and then it was a correction. When you correct your animal with the leash, you're not trying to fight with the animal. Your dog knows what's going on. So what you want to do is get your dog back on the right track. You want to get its attention right quick and put it back in the lane where you're driving. So it's not a repeated thing. It's an immediate thing. And then you move forward. You can't stay in the moment. You can't hold on to any anger or anything. Actually, you need to be clear, because your dog can feel all those emotions coming down the leash. And you always praise. Always praise. Good girl, good boy. Make it, feel it down in the pit of your belly how happy you are for what the dogs do. Because that's the only way that the dog is going to do what you need it to do.